Welcome to Behind the Shadows podcast, haunted by Haunted Souls Paranormal. It is August 13th and episode 28. I bet you haven't been in a while since hearing that on All Right. Are you there,
I
Madison?
know.
Did we lose
Yes, I'm
you?
here.
I know normally I'm the one that's having problems. That this week Madison's having problems. It
And
just
I'm
wants to
having the
mess with
exact
us.
same issues. So we'll see how this goes.
Well,
I'm okay right now.
you're okay right now?
Am
Well,
I?
that's good. I don't know. Are you? Are you all good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I just
Sure.
asked you if I was all good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Your sound is good. I'm just sorry. I'm not trying to pay attention. I'm just trying to share this out and everything on our Facebook and everything. Sorry. So, weather.
Nice. It's actually
It
been
is
really,
nice
really
out.
nice.
Yes, it
It
has
feels
been
really
nice
good
out.
in the. We were talking before, and I was like, it feels very comfy in here.
Yes, inside here has been really comfy inside here. So, I have a fan on and stuff. But other than that,
Yeah,
it's pretty good. It
pretty
feels
much.
good.
Yeah, and that's just to
And
get the airflow going, though. But
yeah, we got the armoire up over in the doorway
Mhm.
there, so it kind of looks like Narnia now. You have to walk through an armoire to get into the room in our
It's a very
podcast studio.
short armoire.
Yeah,
I
it's
walk
not
right
a six
underneath
foot
it.
tall. I mean, yours should have no problem. I'm the one that should have the problem. I'm
No,
shorter
it's
than
not.
you.
That is not 6 foot tall.
That is 6 foot. It's 6 foot. I guarantee you.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's 6 foot.
Oh, not the door's 6 foot though.
Oh, well, no, but it's not. It's hard to get a 6 foot. That means you need it like an 8 foot armoire or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was picturing. But then I was like, that's a really short doorway,
I
and you were
wanted to
like
put it up a
bent
little bit,
down. Yeah,
but it is what it is. It's up there now, so we don't
yeah.
have to barricade, and Maddie don't
It
see
is.
the shadows walk by the doorway.
Hey, I didn't ask for you to barricade it, did I?
But you were always freaking out about the shadows, so
Yeah, I just hear the cats now.
were they meowing out there?
Yeah,
They want to come in, is what it is.
yeah,
They hear us in here, they know we're in here, and they want to come in.
I know.
So it's pretty nice. I mean, it blocks off the door pretty well. It's dark over
Yeah,
there, so yeah.
it's going well.
She got what? We got a message that she's getting the building. She got some contractors in here, so that's a plus.
Yeah,
They did some good work downstairs. They got a lot of stuff cleared off downstairs, so it's getting good here. It's getting good.
yeah.
It's
So
exciting
look
to see.
for October, possibly. That's what we're looking at right now is October
Yes,
for
October.
some announcements to come about the building. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, so
But
hopefully we're doing some night markets and some
yeah,
small little, stuff, and we'll be doing ghost hunts and stuff out
mhm,
of here, and stuff like that. So hopefully things will go good and stuff like that.
mhm,
But this weekend we got 2 events this weekend
mhm.
and stuff. So one of the places that we're going is our guest. It'll be Stephanie. We'll be bringing her on shortly. Do you want to go through the comments? Is there any up there? I can't see.
Do you want
So.
to mention our other event since you just talked about the events this weekend?
Well, we have McInteer Villa on Friday, and then we have Glore
Yeah.
Psychiatric Museum on Saturday, which
Yep.
is almost sold out.
Yeah. So grab your tickets while you're on the podcast.
Yeah.
So Gina said, "Happy Tuesday, y'all! Excited for Stephanie to be on. Love her." Gina's with the Witches Familiar. Brandon said, "Hi guys, hope everyone is having an awesome night."
Supporting
Hello,
that which is
Brandon.
familiar there, Gina, if you can't see.
Susan said, "Hey, how is everyone?" Hello. Aunt Kathy said, "Hey."
What's up?
Lauren, who's also the other half of the Witches Familiar, said, "I'm here definitely not late at all. LOL. Lauren said, "That's my girl. Got my back." Because Gina said, "Can confirm, not late at all." Gina said, "Hey, looks good."
Supporting the shirt tonight.
I know.
I was
I
like,
don't have mine on. I'm so sorry.
I was like, I want to wear something different tonight. So if you're all out there, different paranormal
Yeah.
groups, if you want us, send us a shirt and we'll wear it on our podcast. I'm all about promoting other
Yeah.
companies, which is familiar did that. So whether this is twice they made an
Oh,
appearance
great.
on our podcast.
Yeah.
What did you say? Oh, great about
Sandy said, because
Sandy.
remember, like a long time ago, when the comments would just pop up randomly and I wouldn't even hit anything.
Yeah.
It's doing that.
Well, they must be messing
So
with you.
bear with me tonight.
Sandy,
Sandy
Sandy, Sandy.
said, "Hi guys, how are you doing?" Hello,
Doing
good. How
good.
are
How was
you?
work today? Sandy's our daytime bartender at the
Um,
Elks Lodge.
nice. Paranormal Mal said, I
Mao.
don't know why I said paranormal Mal. It's just Mal. Hey, I haven't definitely been here the whole time. She says, I've definitely been here the whole time. Sure.
She's been creaking in the
Um,
shadows.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
Heather Julian said, hello.
What's up, Heather?
Um,
I'll see Heather Thursday night.
Heather, the other Heather said, hey.
What's going on, Heather?
Mal said, I just wanted to send you a shirt that says Dan in huge letters.
You send me the shirt, I would wear it. That's awesome.
That is hilarious. And then Sandy said work was good.
That's
And
good.
that's it
That's
so
good.
far. Oh,
That's it so far.
Heather Julian said Green Day.
That's right. Going to the Green Day concert.
And then Brandy said, hi guys.
What's up,
Hello.
Brandy? Is that Brandy from I can't see. Sorry. Everybody that's
Oh,
asking, I can't see.
Brandy Bella. Brandy Bella's
Oh,
mom.
Bella's mom. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
everybody. I am looking at a tiny Mac screen. I'm trying to get my
It's
computer
not.
fixed. So far I haven't had no problems, so I'm thinking it's the tower that's causing those problems I've been having. So I don't have my normal monitor, that's 32-inch
Yeah.
monitor up, so I can't see people's names and who they are. So I'm going with Madison. I might have to put on my look, if I put my phone on, then I can see it too. So did you get your
Yeah.
laws? I asked you.
Mal said, no, I was too busy dealing with my Wi-Fi issue. Mal said, I just got a shirt press. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Well, it has to be a 4X
And
shirt.
then,
I'm a big boy lately. I gotta
yes.
get back to the gym.
Bella said, hi. Hello, Bella.
What's up, Bella? See, I know Bella. Brandy, I know a couple of Brandy. There's Brandy from Paranormal Trio, and then Brandy, you. So sorry.
Uh,
They'll
no.
be at those two people will be at both events Friday and Saturday.
Nice.
So they've never
Yay.
been to McInteer and they've never been to Glore. So
Oh,
McInteer is
nice.
definitely
Nice. And then I know we did a podcast with Jared from Galore. He talked about the Galore. So if you guys want to catch that episode, Brandy and Bella, you can go back and watch that.
yes.
And then after you listen to this podcast about McInteer.
I'm so excited about going back to McInteer because we haven't
I'm
been to
so
McInteer for
excited.
over a year.
Oh my gosh.
And Stephanie was our first guest ever on our podcast.
She
We actually
was.
did it. Yeah, we did it at the McInteer Villa.
Yes. It was our first on location podcast.
And
It was
Maddie
our
really wasn't in
first.
that podcast. It was me, Zach, Doug, and Stephanie.
Yeah.
And you didn't
And I
come in until
slid
later.
in, though. I slid in with Stephanie after Stephanie was done. I had came in for a little bit towards the end,
Yeah.
but I was just there. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy place. Crazy, crazy place. I can see
Yes.
comments now on people.
Leah Rivers said, "Hi, can't wait for Stephanie. She's the best."
Oh, well, that's on Facebook, and I can't read that one. Oh, my
He's
phone just
lost.
fell off.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
man. That's great. I can't help
Oh
it.
yeah.
Let me do
No,
this so
we're
I can
excited
see
to be
everybody.
back. And what
What?
Julian or Heather Julian said, "Is this in KC?"
Yes. McInteer. Sorry, I'm trying to play with this. Sorry.
Okay.
McInteer Villa is in Atchison, Kansas, and then Glore Psychiatric is in St. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So they're literally like 20 minutes away from each other. So
Yep.
yeah. So
But if you're
do you want me to
wondering
do some
why,
laws?
sure, go ahead.
You gonna look for two of them while I'm looking at
No,
these?
just go ahead
No.
with yours. Yeah,
You just want me to do three or something like that then?
just go ahead. Yep.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, Dad. All right. Oh man, I don't believe it did
Guys,
that.
you asked for this when you started listening to a podcast that has a dad and daughter. Just saying. They signed up
You
for
know,
it.
you think that's funny. You should have been. No, everybody wasn't. But when we were doing we were at West Virginia. We were by ourselves, and it was
Oh
so
my God.
funny.
I didn't know if I wanted to murder him or if I wanted to pee my pants laughing.
I had him in that when I went back out. Oh, here's the one. So
Okay.
in Connecticut, you can't sell silly string to a minor. In Connecticut, no person shall sell or offer silly string or like products to a minor unless that minor is accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. If placed for sale, these products must be in locked cases or behind store counter. It's also reported illegal to use silly string or like products on Halloween in Hollywood, California. Is that not crazy?
What?
Yeah. No
I
silly
love
strings. All the dollar stores got to take them off the shelf in Connecticut.
that's awful. Man, silly string's the best. The
I
fumes
know.
are not healthy at all.
Well, and it catches fire. I mean, how many videos you've seen people at the birthday parties like, and then there's a flame with a candle or something in their head, and it flames up and stuff like that. So,
I've never seen a video, but I bet you
really,
there's one out there. No,
oh, it is very flammable.
really?
Oh yeah, very,
Well,
very, very
just don't
flammable.
tell that to a minor.
Yeah, just don't tell that to a minor. That's all.
Yeah, you'll be all good.
It's very flammable. So here's the one for the joke. In Georgia, you can't have chickens crossing the road. So I guess that joke does not account to Georgia people.
Mm,
In Section 8, Paragraph 1 of Georgia law has rules against domestic fowl running at large.
wow.
It shall be unlawful for any person owning or controlling chickens, ducks, geese, or any other domestic fowl to allow the same to run at large upon the streets or alleys of the city or to be upon the premises of any other person without the consent of such other person, the law states. So I guess that joke does
So,
not. What did the chicken get across the road? Apparently
so don't
arrested.
ask that people. Don't ask that joke to people in Georgia because apparently it's a little sensitive over down there.
Yeah,
So
apparently.
now said
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he wanted to go to jail.
I've seen many chickens crossing the road in Georgia.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. In Iowa, it is against the law. Don't pass off fake butter as real butter.
Why is that in?
In reference to imitation butter under the chapter 5, chapter 192, section 143, the product can only be sold under the name of oleomargarine. I don't know that word. Sorry. Imitation butter also cannot be advertised under the words butter, creamery, or dairy, among other terms.
What?
So there you have it, people.
So okay, it's kind of like the rules. Like when they're like, there's a reason why there's a rule, right? It's kind of like there's a reason why there's a law.
Right.
So what? Well, who's been forging butter, and it's not real butter?
I don't know. I have no
That's
clue.
what I want to know. Like, Why was this a big issue where they're like, we need a law? Oh
Got
my
me.
gosh. Yeah, people are like, some people, Lauren said that she heard about the butter. There was a whole chapter about it in the Weird and True Stories book I read. Yeah. It's
Really?
yeah.
Damn. I didn't know that. That's weird. So I guess you can't buy. I can't believe it's not butter. I guess they don't sell that up
Gina
there.
said, well, Lauren, Gina said, well, Lauren, there goes our plan to sell fake butter in October when we're in Iowa. Apparently, they
There
were
you
going to
go.
sell fake butter.
Apparently so.
Oh, man.
Okay, hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Get this
Okay.
all situated here.
He's always messing with something over there.
Oh, stop. All right. Is that better? There we go.
There you go.
All righty. Yeah, I'm good. As best as I'm going to be, apparently. So, without further ado, I know she's probably biting at the bit to get on. No, I'm just joking. You got controls,
She's like,
man.
is this... All right, I will go ahead and bring Stephanie on. Hello.
What's the bad angle? What's up? Ew.
What's going on?
What's going on?
She said that's
go.
a bad angle.
She's in the kids' room now.
I did, but that wasn't a good idea.
Would you move?
Unfortunately.
She's in the kids' room
That's
now.
my face now. Like, that was a horrible idea. Suck.
I don't even want to talk about that room.
Oh, they're gonna say I don't even want to talk to you now. And I'm like, same.
No.
She said, and goodbye.
I did because I figured you could still see the hallway.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's not creepy. Do you see Thomas standing right there? He is.
Ew.
But I figured it's brighter in here, which is a stupid idea. Stop.
Oh no, I love it.
We'll do this. We'll just do
So,
this.
you want to tell everybody who you are and what you do and what you have there in Atchison, Kansas, that people that don't know who you are?
Yes. Well, I'm Steph O'Reilly, and I own the McInteer Villa in Atchison. And what? That's it. Thanks for talking. Oh my God.
I missed it. I was looking at the little screen and didn't see the big screen.
Podcast over. You missed it. Yep. No. It feels weird sitting like this. I'm sorry. So I own the house. I rent it out for events, paranormal events, overnights, tours, music box going off. Sorry. I guess I do. I wonder if calling
She
me a
is
liar.
so much like Madison with these distractors. Look, butterfly.
Hey.
Okay, there. I was doing a tour, and this guy goes squirrel, and I'm like amateur. I'm like air.
Air.
That'll do it. Yep. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, there's a dollhouse in here that somebody donated a few months ago, and it's crazy. And so I just put my music box in there, and it's been going off. But oh well.
In the dollhouse? Anyway. You have it in the dollhouse?
Yes.
In the doll room.
In the doll room. Uh-huh.
In the doll room. Oh, man, who knew that room could get creepier?
You know, and the thing is, I find this room the most comfortable room on the second floor, which no one, well, I don't know if anyone agrees with me or not, but I mean, I don't like that hallway right here.
Oh, I hate that hallway. I
should probably move that music box. But yeah, I don't like that hallway at all. So I'm fine in here, even though the doll behind me, or yeah, over here called me a stupid dumb bitch. And the music box goes off when I said that.
It said ding, ding, ding.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sleep up here by myself. That would just be stupid. I mean, I'm not going to come on the second floor if I'm in the house by myself, spending the night alone. So like right now I'm on the second floor because it's daylight out. I'm going to probably spend the night tonight, so I will not come up here later.
Now you got that back room. Did you get that all fixed up and everything? I know last year it was a bunch of stuff back there. You said you didn't want to stay back there.
That is a weird funny subject, I guess. Yes, it was all cleaned out and ready to go, and then I showed up again, and now it's back to where it was.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do my best to put things together so where you could get in there. I'm gonna try. No promises. Although I may not see you guys on Friday because I'm going to Malvern for a birthday party.
So who's going to be there?
No one. I'm just going to give you guys the code. Unless you guys get here early.
What time? Yeah,
Okay.
we'll probably going to leave.
Yeah, you could talk.
What time are you leaving? What time are you leaving for Malvern?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll be here Thursday night, so we're going to leave in the morning, but honestly, I have no idea.
Okay.
I say morning, but I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, we're leaving Friday, sometime Friday, so we'll probably be up there early evening Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll probably already be gone.
Yeah, probably.
Darn it. No belly rubs.
God.
Sorry, that's an inside joke. No.
How does stuff float? That's all they need to know. Just kidding.
Watch out for your bellies at the McInteer Villa tour.
This is Stephanie 24/7. I like to put. Wait a minute. I would love to put Stephanie and Santiago in the same room together.
Oh my gosh,
that is so much energy.
I would have abs by the end of the.
Laughing so hard.
Oh man.
Yes.
I don't know who Santiago is, but
Santiago Cirillo is. He used to be on The Walking Dead, and he's a good friend of ours, and we do a lot of stuff with him. And he's just got really a lot of energy, very energy. Kind of like he's a male version of you. It's just like all over, And
yeah,
he's great.
all over the
He's been on our podcast a couple times, and he's pretty good. He does movies and stuff, and stuff, but. So anyway, back to McInteer Villa.
Yeah.
It's the name was at 1889.
1889. Yep.
So it was built in 1889. It was on top of the hill to look over everybody else. Correct.
Correct. Yeah, because he wasn't allowed to build his house on the rich side of town. So he built his house on, they say, the hill, facing. It's not really facing the rich people, but the name on the back of the house, it says McInteer Villa. It's etched in the stone. It faces that side of town as an FU because he had more money than they did, and he wasn't allowed to build his house over there because he was from Ireland and he was discriminated against. I'm gonna turn this damn thing off. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, there we go. And I'm back. Okay. Let's see. So I don't know what I was gonna say. Cat ball's not going off on. Okay. I shouldn't have picked this room. Anyhow, I do like this room. It's
me and that room don't get along.
It's been crazy though, and like just now, and it makes me feel like, oh, owner's hyping shit up, and I'm not that person to do that. But boy, that was dramatic, wasn't it? To do that. But I don't know why I'm pointing on her in the hallway, but I just heard like a breathy something, but that's been happening a lot lately. So people who've been here like years ago and then haven't been in a while, they have made they've said like it's different. It's different. I don't know how to explain it. It's off. It's different. It's weird. It's whistling right now. So I don't. Okay, examples. Example. Saturday night there was an event here, and we were, I think half of us were standing at the bottom of the main staircase, or by the underneath the main staircase. There's that curtain, you can go underneath it.
Yes. So
we're kind of I don't know, like a handful of us standing there, and it was L&M Paranormal. So my friend Melissa and I, we just crashed their party because we love them so much, and we're standing talking about something stupid, and then we hear somebody's car alarm going off, which is okay, no big deal. But once the car alarm went off, we heard a blood curdling woman scream. I mean, just blood curdling scream, and you just know it's outside because it's that loud, and and someone's car alarm just went off, and we just heard it. I mean, it was like, I'm not going to mimic it because we don't need that in our lives. But like, I'm going to wait till you take a drink, and I'm going to say something stupid and funny. Anyway, so I already forgot what I was saying. Oh no. So I got on the camera because we just knew it was outside, and no, it's not. You hear the car alarm going off. You hear the alarm 4 times, and then nothing. But then you get on the camera inside the house. You hear it a lot clearer on the second floor camera, but we all heard it with our ears. It was just a woman scream, And
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know. I mean, you could hear it, but it was from a distance. You couldn't pinpoint like that came from here, or
Yeah.
it was. So that's what I mean by like off, like weird. I mean, people have heard screams before. We've captured one in this room, but it was on our recorder and we didn't hear it. But to hear it, it's kind of cool. I just feel
That is kind of
It's
cool.
like the creepy off feeling it's
Yeah.
not that normal. Everyone, like, a lot of people hear this noise here, or a lot of people hear like voices in the distance. Like, you're hearing full things, whispers, whistles,
full on
screams. Like, it's
conversations. That's when it's the most uncomfortable, is the full on conversations, because you just think there are people in here,
Mhm.
and it's been a good run, so it's my time to go. Yeah, it gets. That's
It's
what I
my
don't like the
time to
most.
go.
It's my time to go.
to go.
not in
Well,
the house,
wait a
though.
minute. Just
Not
to
in the
think it, just to
house.
say that though. Wait a minute. Just for I know you're not going to be here Friday and stuff, for just a little bit tidbits of different history about the building. Everyone that has lived in that building has died in that building, correct?
Well, every owner that's lived here has died here.
Right. Every own. Yeah.
Yep.
She's like, let's rephrase that,
I'm like,
because
yeah,
you know.
That's why I was like, not in
But
the
yeah.
building, not
But
in
then I
the
started-
building.
Yeah, not in the building. Yeah. But I started thinking about it. I'm like, if I leave it to my kids when I go, I mean, if you think business wise, that's really not a bad plan.
Right.
If I'm going to go, might as well add another one. I mean, sorry.
But every owner that has lived in there has
Has died
passed
in
away in there.
Yes. Yep.
And the latest one was
2014.
And that was the
Thelma Girardi. Yep.
okay.
Yep. And then so George, her husband, George and Thelma bought it from Goldie, who died in that rocking chair on the main floor. They bought it in 1969. They didn't move in until 1976. They had a bunch of renovations to do. And then when they passed away, he passed away in, I believe, 2006, and she passed away in 2014. I bought the house in 2018 from their 4 children who inherited the house. And 2 of the sons had lived here. So it was never abandoned. It was never vacant. It was just, I think people thought it was vacant for a while, but oh God, sorry. I'm just like, what am I doing?
So I've asked you.
Sorry.
I've asked you this because if you ever go to McInteer Villa, it is like gorgeous inside. Well, first of all, her decor is so much like me. We both like skulls, so there's skulls everywhere in the building, which is really cool.
Yes.
And skeletons.
Yes. Oh, I love them even before the house. Yes. I mean, people think it's for the house. No, I just love them.
Yes. So
yeah.
Stephanie has made this into like a glorious old Victorian house and everything. And I had asked her, oh, did you, how much did you do? What did it look like? Did it look like this? And you're like, no, I did everything in here, which is crazy to think that you found all that beautiful stuff in that house.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
So what did it look like when you got it from the kids that used to live in there? Was it just normal?
Yeah, it was
normal furniture.
Yeah, it was 70s. So the previous owners, when they bought it in 69, it was shag carpet. It was, just basic tan walls. Actually, I tell people all the time, if you get on Zillow and type in 1301 Kansas Avenue, you can see what it looked like when I bought it.
Oh, cool.
And it's just, and I didn't do anything to the house other than have the carpet pulled up. The floors on the second floor have been finished. I'm trying to think, walls painted, brought in the furniture. But other than that, I haven't done anything to the house. But it still looks so different. Like, what room is that? I mean, if you look at the TV room, if you see the pictures on Zillow, like, it's just so weird, just changing wallpaper, or not wallpaper, but changing the paint and bringing in different furniture, night and day.
Yeah.
Yes, the house is beautiful. It's a beautiful house.
I've mentioned it on the podcast before, because we've talked about like buildings and bringing back that history almost to the buildings, and I've brought up McInteer, and it's like when you walk into McInteer Villa, it's like you're stepping back into that Victorian era, and you feel like it really truly gets you involved in that investigation, because you feel like you're talking to those people, and like you're truly like, yes, you're in their house, but you feel like you're sitting on their furniture. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's because when I first bought it, I was just going to do, it's a big house, and so that's a lot of money, and I wasn't going to decorate all the rooms. I was going to do just a few.
Mhm.
And then I started to do that. And I'm like, you got to do it all or nothing. Because that looked really stupid. But I was like, I just thought, well, people are going to come in and are going to come in and ghost hunt. Who cares what the furniture looks like? But
Mhm.
it's just, you have to. I mean, it's
it adds.
it's
It
too
adds
much of
so
a
much.
house
Yeah.
to not. Yeah.
It adds such the decor just adds a lot better to the just
Yeah.
that gives you, like Madison says, you step back in the time and everything, and you feel that way to talk to those people and those spirits and stuff like that.
Yes.
And but
yeah, and it's very interactive here. So maybe we are. First of all, I don't even know who we're talking to when we talk to people here, which is a weird thing to say because something mimics people. Oh, but I just went straight into something different, didn't I? Not my podcast. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're fine.
no,
No,
go ahead,
no,
please
you're
do.
the guest. You're
Stephanie, right
Yeah.
you're
over.
fine.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
no, the furniture. I like the. I don't know if that bed was. I think the bed was here in the primary room when you guys were here last.
The
So I
king
got
bed
that
or
a
queen
few
bed?
years ago. Yes, yeah,
Yes,
with the
yes.
canopy. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
So like I had a different bed in there, but when you come across things that are like that, you just can't pass them up. And I try my hardest to not look for furniture because I'm gonna want it. And so yeah. I mean,
I
there's
have the
just so many
same problem for here.
It's so
Like,
bad.
Oh my God. I understand your whole thing. I don't mean to cut you off or no, but
oh no.
like I was looking because she wants to turn where we're at into like a Victorian library. So if you see, I bought like drapes that look like stained glass, whatever, to kind of help out a little bit.
Ooh.
But we have a pipe organ in mint condition almost over to the right of us that I found for free on Marketplace.
Is it not crazy? Yes.
Yes.
I got the piano for free, and that was the first thing I brought in. And I was like, look at all these pianos for free. That's weird because then you have to buy someone. Oh my God, you have to
You gotta rent.
hire people to move it. I'm like, it's on wheels. I can do it. Haven't you met me? No, I can't. But that was the first thing I brought in, and then somebody donated a pump organ, and I got distracted on the word pump organ. Sorry. Anywho, okay. I don't know what I'm saying with that, but I don't know if it works or not. I think it does. But aren't they cool? Like just the I don't
just
have
the whole like
height.
all the
structure of it.
shelves and everything.
Yes.
It looks like a vampire, like Phantom of the
that's
Opera
cool.
playing,
Yes.
type
Nice.
thing. And I carried it up 2 flights. We're on the second floor, so we carried it up to the second floor.
No, no thanks.
Yeah. So
So I heard you talk about something that mimics people.
Yes.
I caught that quite on. Would you like to explain and the evidence for that?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, I've heard me talking, and it's not me, which I know I can be quiet. Or an example. There was Melissa, my friend Melissa and I were doing an event here, and there was a guy in the restroom on the second floor at the end of the hallway, right out the door here. And he heard some shuffling around in the kids' room. Melissa and I were in the dining room downstairs, and he came out of the bathroom and he heard somebody moving around. So he asked who it was. You hear me? I say, what? And I'm downstairs in the dining room talking to Melissa. So he came out and he's like, he came downstairs and he asked if it was me. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. So I got on the camera and you can hear me. It's me, but it's not.
Oh,
So
wow.
there's like that. And there's also a few people, I want to say 3, maybe 4 have seen me here. I mean, like when I'm here, but not where I was.
So go on.
Yeah, I would say, let's be honest, we don't need 2 of me.
What that's kind of weird though, because Madison saw Nicole, which owns this building, walk by the door here.
yeah.
And she yelled out, Nicole. And she's like, I just saw Nicole walk by the door. And her dad was here working, and he says that he saw her twice, thought that was her. So I'm wondering if they start mimicking the owners of the building, because you guys are the ones that are in here all the time.
Right.
So,
yeah.
and
Well,
I,
I've had, like one time there was a lady, this was a couple of years ago. She texted me after her overnight and asked me to check the camera because something was playing with her foot in the primary bedroom. And so then it woke her up, and then she had to go to the bathroom. And so then she didn't want to go by herself. So she had her friend go with her. And they're at the end of the whole bathroom here. And one stood outside, but she heard her friend talking to her the whole time she was inside the bathroom. When the girl came out of the bathroom, she was like, I didn't hear what you were saying. What were you saying? And the other one said, I wasn't even talking. She's like, it was you. I heard you. But nothing was on my camera. So that, I mean, it's just so weird that even just a guest that was here was mimicked. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Can't wrap my brain around it.
But what's funny though is I talked to Maddie. I talked to you about this. That have you seen? Like, I don't know how much you watch TikTok or whatever, but there's so many videos right now of mimic ghosts on TikTok of like, a mom's calling the daughter and the daughter's like, what? And then she'll go upstairs and the mom's in the bed. She's like, I wasn't downstairs, or a kid calling or something. Like, it's been so much more popular now. Like, I don't know if like the sun flares or whatever, what I'm saying? It's that type of spirit is getting more and more, popular
weird.
or.
Yeah. I've not heard somebody say like, hey, like try and take someone from one area, like come see me or come up here or whatever. But just last week I heard Melissa talking and she was not. So, I mean, like you can hear it. I'm like, what? I'm like yelling downstairs and she wasn't saying anything. So it's just, I don't know. So when people ask me all the time, like who haunts the villa? I have to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can tell you who's passed away here. I can tell you whose names have come through, but whether it's them, I mean, my dad. No. Okay. Sorry. I don't like this room right now. I'm agreeing with you.
Neither do I,
like
Stephanie. I don't like that room either.
It does not feel good right now in here. It's all of a sudden got cold, and I just heard a high pitched something over here. So, and I'm like, what? Making that face? Didn't I sign up for this? I bought it for this reason.
Stephanie, I'm saying that because we're gonna be going there Friday. And
Friday, that's a room that I mean, I'm gonna face my fear in that room because I had a bad experience in there.
I
don't know. Did I ever tell you the story? What happened to me in there?
I don't know.
The second time we came, the first time we did the second time was the podcast. The first time was we had run it off an auction off of Dave Glidden. Mm-hmm. We won your villa. The second time is when we did the podcast and we spent the night there. There was a lot of going on that night. It was me, Doug, Zach, and Maddie. Mm-hmm. And it was just us, and we had a lot going on. And I was to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to the Holiday Inn.
That's
I'm not even going to stay here.
It was really cold.
Yeah.
And the building was freezing.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Holiday Inn. And they're like, oh, you're just chicken. You don't want to stay here at the haunted house. I was like, all right, fine. So we all decided we're all going to sleep in the same room. So we picked a room. And they're like, well, let's do the kids' room. Because, it's the innocent room. It's like nothing's going on. So I took the one bed. Doug took the other bed. Maddie and Zach slept on the floor.
Yeah.
And everything. And
you could hear that floorboard creak all night.
Yeah, you could hear the floor. So Zach looked at Doug and said, hey, why don't you play some kind of music or something so we can't hear? Because you could hear the boards creaking and like somebody walking up and down the hallway
right there.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what does Doug turn on? Doug turns on white noise. I'm like, really, Doug? I'm like, that's not what we want.
Every Fathom box. I
was like, really? So I really never got a full, I never had that total deep sleep. I was always thinking that I was awake, but I was kind of, I guess, sleeping in a way, but never really a solid sleep. And at one point I woke up and I looked up and there was this big black shadow standing over me, reaching for for my shoulders. And I screamed like a little girl. I mean, I screamed. And then I went back to sleep.
Why didn't you have me pull it on the camera? That would have been freaking hilarious.
So I went back to sleep. So I thought I was dreaming. So the next morning we get up. Doug goes, dude, what happened to you? You screamed like a girl. And I was like, fuck, it wasn't a dream. I was like,
oh, man.
I was like, why didn't you do anything? Did you not even check on me? He's like, no, I pulled the covers up over my head and rolled over the other way. He was like, whatever you saw or heard, I didn't want anything a part of it.
I forgot she had cameras.
I did
Yeah.
forget. I would have had you pull that up. That was it because I
Oh,
literally
my
screamed.
head.
You know, there
It was
I actually slept in here with Melissa and her sister. Yeah, and her sister. I think it was last week, and I had my cot right here on the door area because I wanted to hear things in the hallway. I guess. So anyway, I'm laying this way. Melissa and her sister are on the beds, and you could feel like something under the cot, just kind of like run
Yeah.
its hand under the cot,
Uh-huh.
which was weird. And then I was just out. I heard nothing the rest of the evening. But but I have had other people, like in the TV room downstairs. There
Mhm.
was a lady who said that she woke up and something was like hovering over her. My son had slept in that room also, and when he got up the next morning, he said that a woman was hovering over him. This room, there has been a huge shadow person captured in the door, taking up the whole door frame. I mean,
that was
the
probably the
entire
same
door.
one that came and checked me out.
Mhm.
Probably so. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. Yeah. And so I mean, yay for you. I don't want it. I mean,
Nah, I
would
woke
rather
up and
experience
I
that, but
screamed like like a girl. I was like loud and yeah, I was like that's my claim, my moment of fame of being scared. I'm like, I don't know.
And
that would
I
have been the
run
best
with it.
ringtone. Just sorry.
Yeah, it was a loud screech. It was
Man,
loud.
we should have
Female.
asked about
Now you'll
camera.
remember, maybe then. Maybe
Oh,
you'll
I
remember.
will. Now I
Yeah.
will.
Now I'll
Yeah.
remember you have cameras. I forget about
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Oh,
will
man.
remember though, because nobody wanted to sleep in the main room
No.
because you had said earlier that night that they have the tendency to get in the bed with you.
Oh yes, that's right. They do.
Yeah, and
They
Doug was
play
like,
with the
"No, we're not sleeping in there."
We're like, well, let's go to the kids' room. I slept on the floor with a hoodie, 2 blankets. I had my earbud and my AirPods in, wrapped around the blanket, wrapped around my head with the pillow. I was like, I'm
We
not
have heat
hearing
now.
anything.
I have a new boiler now, so all good. Although you won't need it this weekend.
No.
No, it's actually
Oh
nice
my
out,
God.
so it should be
Yeah.
really nice.
Oh yeah, no AC units because those are. I mean, it sucks because they're loud. So hopefully, I think the weather's going to be perfect.
Mhm.
You don't have to have
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
yeah, I mean, it's been, like I said, it's been off. I mean, I've had I'm sorry, a few weeks ago, the weirdest thing ever has happened. I think I don't even cannot wrap my brain around it. My cousin, do we have time? I mean, I'm a yapper.
Oh yeah, you're plenty.
Yep,
We're
go ahead.
Sorry,
good.
did I
Go
just
on.
cut you off from something
No.
important?
No, no,
Nope,
no.
nope.
Well, I'll
They're
try to
good.
make it quick. I'll make it quick. But like July 4th, I get a phone call from my brother, and he says, our cousin Richard was found that morning, dead, and
Mhm.
he said that they didn't know if he took his life or if he had accidentally overdosed. And I was so out, and I haven't seen my cousin in, maybe 15 years.
Yeah.
And we weren't close. We were as kids, but and so I was just so tired, and because I'd slept here by myself. And so by sleep, I mean, I wasn't. So by the time I did get some sleep, anyway, I was out and I go, oh, well, that's weird. I'm like, okay, I'll call you later. And then I just went back to sleep, and I didn't really register. So then the group that was coming that night, they'd been here before multiple times. I knew some of them, but one of them I hadn't met. And it's a weird story. So anyway, they asked me to stay, and I said that I would. Well, then I went shopping, and I was like, I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't really know them, and I just want to go home. And so I called home to talk to him. Anyway, I decided I'm not going home. I'm going to stay. I'm going to go to the villa. So I came out here, and we're doing Estes. There's a lady who I'd never met who'd been here before. I was sitting at the table in the dining room watching their monitors. I'm in the library. Her boyfriend is doing Estes. He's saying things that are making sense to me, but nobody else. And I'm not saying anything about my cousin because it's, they're not here for me. They're here for the house. And so then they say, like, Tom, they're saying a bunch of stuff. Tom is my uncle's name, his dad. Said Nikki, even though his mom's name is Vicky. It said, it's me, I'm Richard, through a walkie-talkie downstairs that didn't even work. A guy comes upstairs and says, hey, someone just said, it's me, Richard. And I go, oh, my cousin Richard just died this morning, or they found him this morning. And this is what, blah, 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 happened. Well, the guy doing Estes, he is not hearing any of this. And you hear him say, it's me. I'm sitting right next to you. I'm in the chair. And I'm not listening because I'm telling it because it's all about me now. And I'm talking about my cousin Richard. And when I went back to the cameras and listened, he was trying to say, he's like, I'm in the chair. I'm here. It's me. Then I hear Stephanie and I go, what the fuck? Because that's my go-to. And then anyway, the guy takes his headphones off and he goes, none of that made sense. And I go, oh, it all made sense. And so I was telling him my cousin was found, didn't know if he accidentally overdosed. Well, when I had mentioned accidentally overdosed, the guy doing Estes had said, I'm choking. It said aboard. He was a flight attendant. It said, it was just spot freaking on everything. So anyway, he takes his mask and headphones off and he goes, well, that's a weird, he goes, what a coincidence or small world. My girlfriend downstairs, we just got a phone call on the way here. And they're from Wichita. That said, or he said her best friend was just found this morning in San Diego. And I didn't know where my cousin was, where he lived at the time. They were raised in Apache Junction, Arizona. So Arizona, San Diego, Wichita, Atchison, whatever.
Mhm.
That's her best friend from high school. And my whole point, that was her best friend from fucking high school. I've never met her. Don't know who she is. I'm sitting there saying my cousin Richard, and they go, yeah, her best friend was just found this morning. Didn't know if he accidentally overdosed or if he took his life. His name was Richard. And then me being a smartass, I go, well, does his name start with an R? And they go, yeah, Richard Rogers. And I go, shut the fuck up. That's my cousin.
Oh,
I can't
wow.
wrap my brain around it.
What?
Cannot wrap my brain around that one. It's like, that to me is more bizarre than like two identical twins finding each other that didn't know existed. I mean, it just,
Right.
I don't even know how, because she wasn't going to come either. She was like, I just got the phone call. And I was like, I can't do it. And I was like, I decided not to. I wasn't going to either. And then to know that she knows my aunt and uncle, but all across, I mean, just a
That's
cat ball's
not-
going
yeah.
on. I don't know if you can see it. Cat ball
Uh-huh.
going on the Thomas doll. Nope, he can just stay out there. See, I'm telling you that whole way. Why did I choose this room? Because that means I have to exit this room like an idiot.
Imagine you would hit some of the comments real quick.
Oh
too.
my gosh. That is so
Isn't it?
bizarre.
It's the weirdest thing. So guess what, guys? Ghost
Yeah.
exists.
Ghost exists. I love that.
I can prove it now.
Ghost
But that was
exists.
just, I mean, all the apps were working. And I don't even put much into apps. They were all spot on. Everything was spot on. It was the most, and the coldest cold spots ever. I mean, it was just a weird evening. So anyway, that was my good story.
That's crazy.
You want to hit some of the comments real quick? See if there's any
Yeah.
questions for? I can't see them. So.
No, you're good. The Living Garden said, which is Jess, correct?
Jess, right? Yes.
Jess said, hello, beautiful people.
What's up?
Brandy said, I'm so excited for this place.
And Brady, we haven't
Um,
even touched some of the other stuff. We're going to talk about.
Oh,
There's other rooms and other stories.
Tori said, Steph, can't love you, boo. Can't wait to see you.
What's up, Tori?
Brandy said, just jump. Oh, this almost just jumping in to say hi. This is Brandy from Blondes and Booze.
What's up, Brandy?
Karen said, Stephanie is the sweetest person. Her home is a must. It will not disappoint at all.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Never does. We've never had a bad time there.
Melissa said,
There's my
hey,
girl."
girl, hey.
That poor, I told you that's who I was talking to on the phone. And then she, poor thing, calls me up and I'm like, "Wah!" bawling. Bawling.
Melissa
Love
said, the world needs more of you.
I love her so much.
Lauren said there's a reason. I don't know if I'm jumping all over. There's a reason why we didn't pick that room to sleep in when we stayed. LOL.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know where they slept at when they were
I
there.
don't know. I think they slept in the main room.
Yeah, it was Lauren, Mudcat, Mudcat.
Mud rat.
Mud rat.
Yeah.
I always say Mudcat. Why do I say Mudcat?
Steph.
There you go.
Oh, he's so fun.
Carl said, Albertston said hello.
Hello.
Carl.
Hello.
Oh, he's probably not saying hi to me. I'm just like, hello.
Hello. Just hi to everybody.
Hello.
So, oh my God.
But everyone's just been saying how of amazing building it sounds and how much they loved it.
Yeah. So on the second floor, you have the man that committed suicide on the second floor.
Yeah.
In the main room.
And
That's the one with the bed, right? Or is that the
No,
library?
well, to be honest, I don't know what room was his room. It just said, the paper said he went upstairs to his room. I just guess, or I just assumed that the primary bedroom, the main room with like the break room on one side, then the bed, then the sitting room. So I'm assuming it was like a 3-room suite. I just guess and assume that his Uncle Charles would have had that room since he would have been the man of the house. And like I said, that's just a guess. I mean, heck, it could have been this room. I just think it's when the 2 bathrooms in the library were one room. And then I'm not the most observant person. So I've had the house 6.5 years. There's a door, obviously, in between the library and the bathroom in the library. So that was like a 2-room suite. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Okay.
No one can see me. I mean, no one can see what I'm talking about. But the rooms behind me, that break room, and then the bedroom, and then the sitting room. So like a 3-room suite. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I just assumed that his Uncle Charles would have had it. And I just guess that it's the library or bathrooms. I don't know. Heck, it could have been the attic. I have no idea. It just said when
We'll just say someone did commit suicide there, somewhere in the house,
somewhere upstairs.
upstairs. Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have Goldie, who passed away in the rocking chair downstairs.
Yes.
And then you have a basement, which has a doctor's. There used to be a doctor down there.
People think that there were illegal medical procedures on women down there, but no documentation. So I have no idea.
But you have medical equipment down there.
I do, because I'm weird.
That's all good. That's all. Hey,
because it's business. No,
that's right.
But I brought that stuff in. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It said that it had the obstetric equipment in it, and it's from the early 1900s. I don't know it's kind of weird stuff in it, I guess.
It's cool.
It's cool stuff. Yeah.
It's really just knowing it's from back like you said 1900s.
Yeah.
It's just really cool because the stuff you see are like, well, where's that supposed to go? Because that looks really painful.
Yeah. And you have a cool baby crib down there too, or a rocker, unless you moved it.
Yeah. Nope, it's still there.
It's still there. We had some really good cat ball stuff with that going off
all the way down in the basement.
Yeah. With the cat ball down there and stuff like that. Now, is Charlie still down there?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we should bring Arthur.
We did bring Arthur. That's where we got his name.
I know if we should take him. Yeah, Charlie gave Arthur his name.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, are you talking about the Charlie McCarthy doll that they call Jack?
Yeah, Jack. I'm sorry, they call it Jack down there. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
right.
It's Jack. Like, is it really Jack? I have no idea. So.
Yeah, we have one. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's on this shelf right here.
Oh.
We have one, and we brought him there that night and set him down there, and Jack gave him his name. So
he gave him.
It was really cool because the way we did it, Zach we had someone in Estes, and they were doing Estes in the other room. We were all out there with the doctor's equipment, and they were in that room with Jack, and they gave us the name and everything. So it was kind of cool.
Oh,
yeah, they were like medieval.
Yeah, they were like medieval name, or like Merlin. Everybody was like, "Cool, it'd be cool if his name's Merlin."
And then it said Arthur, and then I can't remember. One of us was like, "Are you sure it's not Merlin?"
No. Arthur Merlin.
Yeah,
maybe it's that Merlin Arthur.
So you definitely like people are watching. I know like Brandy's on here. She's coming Friday night. Her and her daughter will be there. So there's like the basement is fully activated. It's activated. It's very active.
I've activated it for you. Yep.
Yeah. The first floor. Then you have the second floor, which is the kids' room. The hallway is very active. You can sit in the break room and hear someone walking back and forth and they're creaking. And then you go upstairs and you have the attic, which you have that creepy. If everybody has to go to McInteer Villa, you have to see that creepy photo that she has on the landing of those kids.
Oh, that's my dad's uncle. Is that not the creepiest?
Oh my God.
It's
that
the
photo
best
is weird.
I love saying this to people because, oh my God, their looks on their faces and it just makes me an asshole and I'm so sorry. But so when people walk down from the attic and they go, oh my God, who are those creepy kids? And I go, oh, that's family. And they go, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, rude.
Stephanie's like, how can I make these people
That's
feel
great.
so bad?
Yeah, let me make them feel bad and then I go, I'm so sorry that was rude. But the reason the kid pictures are there is because they are freaking creepy.
They're
But
creepy.
yeah, it is my dad's like great uncle or something. But
Yeah, that is a creepy photo.
Going-
It's just,
That's
I'm going
a
to take a
good
picture
memory,
of it.
though,
We'll
that-
take a picture of it and have it
You're
on
like,
next week's podcast. We'll make sure we'll have that picture on there.
it is
That
so
is so.
creepy. And
Oh
it's so
my God.
funny is because when you have like a creepy experience or you are like getting activity up in the attic and then you walk down as there's the photo, you're like, man.
Yes. Oh my God. And the attic stairs have been, in my opinion, the worst lately. I mean,
Oh,
this whole
no.
landing area here has been the absolute worst. But the stairs to the attic have been weird. Now, yesterday, I haven't checked the camera yet. Maybe I don't want to. I don't know. But I went up to the attic and the skeleton's head was turned, and it hasn't done that in years.
Oh, man.
And yeah, and it was facing the other way, which it's never done that. But I'm not saying that someone didn't turn it. They could have. So I haven't, checked yet.
Yeah.
But the attic has been weird. I keep saying the word off also, but that's the only way I can describe it. It's just, it's different. It's off.
Now,
I keep
has there been any major like movement of furniture, or has you brought anything in recently, like new furniture or anything like that?
Well,
Have you not looked at her Facebook page? She's always bringing new stuff.
No, I am barely on Facebook, to be fair.
Same.
She's always buying new skeletons or new stuff and bringing it in.
I'm going to do this. I don't know if you guys can. Okay, let me get my boot out of the way. Okay, can you guys see the dollhouses? What am I showing?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so those dollhouses plus I want to say haunted doll. So I don't bring things in because people say something's attached to them. I bring them in because I want them here. I don't know. I don't, I mean, Esmeralda, human hair, I want her. The dollhouses are expensive and I don't want to pay for it. Do what?
I said there might be a reason why you're thinking this needs to go in the building.
Yes. And there's another one too, also. And her head is tilted over a couple of times.
I was just gonna say, didn't you get a second marionette puppet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And she's just sitting on the bookcase or the shelf over here. Oh, it's called a dresser, Stephanie. Good. Those are hard words for me. It's hard.
So last time we were there, you had the obelisk thing upstairs with the mirrors and everything like that. They took that down, and everything. How's they like totally disappeared on Facebook and everything.
I got to be honest. I did, in my opinion, I keep saying that, but I didn't notice any decrease or increase in activity before or after. It was the same, but it's always been so weird here that I wouldn't even
notice.
Yeah. Like one of the dollhouses, as soon as the dollhouses pulled into the driveway, the kitchen sink turned on full blast. And Melissa comes outside and she goes, "Hey, Steph, you left the sink on." I'm like, "I wasn't at the sink." And we put the recorder in there. And it was a man just yelling for like 2 or 3 minutes. You can hear walking around, just pacing. You hear, "Get back here." It's a weird dollhouse, but then I also have this, this guy called it a doll. I don't know if it's a little doll. So it's a wooden statue. It looks like a clown with a dunce hat on. It's about this big. I was going to say something so stupid. I'm going to do it. It was 8 inches. That's what I was going to say. So anyway, oh my God.
And well, folks, that was it for the Haunted Souls Paranormal Podcast.
Gotta go.
We are been banned. No, I'm just joking.
It just shuts off.
Yeah, there went Steph. Oh my Lord. So this doll, a few days later, I got this wooden statue, and the very next day after this, actually, the guy who owns Slaps Barbecue in Kansas City, he contacted someone who said he's like, "Get this thing out of my restaurant." So I got there and he said, "I've had it since Monday," and I picked it up on a Thursday. And he said 2 ACs have gone out, 7 employees have quit, and so he goes, "I'm not touching it. Take it." And it was a circle. It had a white circle around it. Well, I picked it up. And I'm like, he asked about it. He goes, "You're the professional haunted doll collector, right?" And I'm like, Facts. Yes, I am. No. And so, but the very next day, now I don't know if it's the dollhouse, I don't know if it's the doll, or if it's just my life, because you're on my Facebook, you know my life is effed the F up. Anything that weird happens, it's going to happen to me. So the next day, somebody broke into my PayPal and tried to buy a PlayStation, Pringles, and Oreo cookies or something, $750. I'm like, so I don't know if it's the stuff. But that's just my life. I mean, that's just what happens to me. So, but nothing serious has happened since then. I got the dollhouses because they're expensive and I'm not paying for a dollhouse and I've never had one. And somebody was donating them and there are 2 of them. And, a tray has come out of one at once. There's a little pink, food tray, I guess. Mm-hmm. Again, I've never had a dollhouse. I don't know. The tray. I'm going to learn my grammar and I'm going to come back later.
Okay.
Lord. Oh my God, I swear. I'm just going to sit here and look stupid. You guys go ahead.
No, the reason why I asked that is because, the whole describing off here in the mansion, we've been trying to do some stuff and trying to help her get occupancy here. So things have been feeling off. Even she has said, as the owner, she's like, yeah, it's off. The building's off. So I didn't know if it was, like you said, because you're bringing something else in, so the spirits aren't used to it, so they're acting up, or what it is. But
yes. Yeah,
it's the weirdest.
It's weird.
Like you said, that's the only way you can say is it's off.
It's off. Yeah, and I tell people, it's like your little brother going, "I'm not touching you." Like they're in your space. I mean, nothing you can post, prove, show, nothing.
Nope.
But they're there. They're in your space. And it's just that feeling. It's just a weird feeling.
I think here though, Maddie, is a lot's going on here lately. Like we're building walls, we're putting, we're closing rooms, making rooms that were open into the single rooms. There's a lot going on here, and it's going to even get more with the electricians coming in and putting new electricity in here, and and everything like that. So it's gonna definitely amp up here. And I know she wants to do a live, and she wants to talk to the building, hey, this is what we're gonna have coming through. I hope you guys don't mind, but we're trying to, we're trying to improve it and stuff like that and stuff. We're not doing anything bad. She wants to improve the building and make it to where, it's nice and, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a different feel. Like you said, I know when you go to different locations, you have different feelings. When you step into your building, it is like that. You feel like you said, that little bro, I'm going to touch you, but I'm not, I'm not touching it. It's got that finger from you. It's like they want to play with you, but don't want to really,
Yeah. It's so people walk in and they're like, oh, they feel at home or they feel comfortable, or well, then the sun goes down and it doesn't feel so good. I mean, especially the basement, I guess, because you can't see your hand in front of your face.
No, so it's pretty dark down there.
Or actually, Melissa said the other day, it has a whole different feeling when the sun goes down, and it does. It's just it's just off. The other day, actually Sunday night, I got a phone call from the group that was here, and sweet kids. I met this girl when she started booking with her mom a few years ago, and then she had her senior pictures here. She invited me to her graduation. I mean, just met them through the villa. It's so crazy, the friends I've made through here. And so she had booked last Sunday. And so she called me up and she said, Stephanie, it keeps telling us to leave and get out. Should we go? And I'm like, no, you tell them to say, please. We have to have manners. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm positive. You tell them that they have to say, please. And I go, they never say, please. So
what would have happened if she would have called and said, Steph, they said, please leave.
Oh, well, then I'm like, gotta go.
Sorry, man. But you gotta
just come back another night.
Yeah. And then I told her, I said, it's just kind of like, what if someone's walking into, or they see somebody walking into the house, they're like, leave. I'm like, they tell me to leave, run, get out, die. And I'm like, didn't say please. So, yeah. And there's a lot of shut the F up, or shut up, get the F out. Actually, I was here with a friend, Trisha, and she got, I'm walking around with her recorder and it said, sit down, stop talking.
You're like, and no, I'm not going to.
I will not. I will not do
You're
it.
like, oh my God, she's back again today.
And that's another thing I do. I go, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And I know when I get here, if it feels off, I'm going to go home. I mean, I'm not going to stay. I'm not going to do that.
Force yourself.
Yeah. Yes. So, I mean, there was not too long ago, it's on my Instagram and Facebook. I was spending the night by myself. I got on the camera and saw that the lights were on downstairs in the basement. So I went down to turn them off. And I looked over, and you guys know there's 7 rooms, and it's just huge. It's dark. But anyway, I looked over, the curtains were open in that way far back room. And so I'm like, I go, who does that? Oh, and not because they opened the curtains. That's it, because it's gross. And I didn't clean behind the curtains or never have. So then I was like, oh, who does that? I was kind of embarrassed. And then something mimicked me and said, who does that? And then threw a rock.
Oh, wow.
Now, it was a pebble, let's be honest, and it didn't hit me, so they can do better. But I knew that it was time to go home. That my point was I knew it was time to go home.
Did you go fix the curtain, or did you just wait till the next day?
I went home, and then I came back the next day. As soon as I got to the curtain, it threw the rock.
So you were already heading that way to fix the curtain.
As soon as I got to the furthest part of that room, it threw it. And I was like, I turned around, and I didn't go looking for it. I mean, I'm not a dumb.
It's a concrete floor.
So
it's pretty concrete. You can hear a rock.
You would
hear it if it fell. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I rarely get touched here. And in the basement, a few months ago, something tugged the back of my shirt. And then my go-to, what the fuck? So I sat down, and then I thought I saw someone's hand doing this next to me, even though it was pitch black dark. And the guy next to me said he wasn't moving. It was, so then a voice, a very breathy, said, "It was me," in my face. And I'm like, no. That I don't like. I don't like the breathy in my face.
Like, and I'm going to take my leave. Good night.
Yep.
I'm going to lock the doors, and you all enjoy yourself tonight. I'm going home.
Man.
Oh my gosh, it was.
So on that creepy kind of segment, what is, I know you've probably had a lot of moments, but what is that really like main memory or moment where you're like, oh, I'm really scared?
The very, very beginning. Like I bought the house January 2018, and my first overnight was June 1st, 2018. And so in between those few months, the library actually used to be my room, and I would lock it off to people when they would book overnights. But in the beginning, so I'm in the library, and Jeff was here, and I thought he kicked the side of the bed, and I'm like, "Why'd you kick the bed?" And he goes, "I didn't kick the bed," and you just hear a bam, and then it got louder and louder, and it was right outside the door, and you just knew people were in this house. I mean, it was that loud. It was He grabbed his gun. He's like, that we just knew. And then that was the most terrifying in the beginning. Now by myself, when I'm here, it's the conversations. Then those happen often. Because then I can handle the screams. I can handle the like on the recorder, the loud screams. I can handle them calling me names, all of that. I don't like the regular just conversations, because to me, it's just like, they're just going about their business. And that's too real. Yeah. I say that, and now I'm like, they can hear me right now.
They're they're like, we don't want to get to her now.
Stephanie's okay because she feels like it's like us there with her. But as soon as she clicks off the end button,
I don't know why she went up to the second floor. It's got to go all the way down.
I know. Well, I do have a friend coming later. I thought she was going to be here by now. So I keep hearing something, and you can't even see.
No,
I bet. No, yeah, because the sun's gone down now. So yeah, you can't.
Yeah, that's.
He's like, my friend's going to be here. Can we stay on the line?
And then my iPad was fully charged, and it's almost dead, and they never mess with my batteries here, and it could just be this iPad, but obviously it's paranormal.
So just in case you lose power or whatever. So some of the stuff that we've gotten from your place, we've gotten a lot of good evidence from you. We do have a video of the camera up in the attic and the attic door opening up. We do have that on our evidence that there was nobody up there. It was just a camera that we left up there. We were at down in the other building, which was kind of cool because that was like our first time really getting something that, the attic door opens.
And it's a creepy sound too. It's just like
Oh, man.
horror movie.
and stuff like that. And then we had the incident where we were setting up that camera.
This is why I was shaking my head and going, "Oh no!" when you were talking about the activity on the
So
stairs.
we're coming out of the attic, and it goes Zach and then me, and then it was Maddie and Doug was closing the door, and apparently Doug said he heard something.
Heard something like right behind him,
and he tried to run Maddie over.
He grabbed onto me.
It was trying to move her out of the way, and I stopped. And Madison's yelling at me to move, and I'm like, "What's going on?
Go, Dad, go!"
And he's like, "There's something behind me." I'm like, "Why are we running? Let's look."
I'm telling my dad to go. And for all those who don't know, and for the people that are gonna be going and have been, those stairs are not like grand staircase. They are pretty, like, they're decent size. But I'm like, "Go, Dad, go." I'm like, "Why?"
I had Doug and Maddie yelling at me to move because they thought something was following them. And I'm like, I'm stopping to look to see what it was. Like, I want to see what's following you.
Oh, it's been like some people tell me that when they close that, like right now, all of a sudden just felt really weird. Like when people close the door, they can feel like somebody pulling it on the other side.
Maybe that's what he thought. Maybe that's what it was. He figured that somebody was trying to open the door when he was trying to close it, because he was closing the door and he was like, "Oh!" He started running down the steps and like pushing Maddie out of the way.
I was scared because I don't know what was behind me.
The shadows have been really crazy. I posted on my, I think both pages, Instagram and Facebook. Melissa and Wendy were standing at the end of the hallway right outside the bathroom here. I'm downstairs and they're yelling my name. So I come up and they asked me to check the cameras because they heard knocking or tapping at both ends of the hallway. So I got on the camera and you see this shadow in the middle of the hallway, and that takes off and it kind of looks like a crab. Like it goes up the wall.
Oh, so now you got creepy crawlers crawling on your walls.
Yes, one across the ceiling in the basement. We've captured the one, in the hallway. Somebody told me they captured one in the dining room on the ceiling. Yeah, it's that kind of weirdness.
Like that kind of off.
Wow. I'm thinking of bringing the SLS camera and just set it up in the hallway and see if we catch it.
Oh, that was crazy the other day too. We also did I know not a lot of people do Ouija boards. We were doing blindfolded Ouija board in the hallway, Melissa and I, and there were some other people here. It's always moved. I mean, Melissa and I won't know which way the board's even facing. Right. And so, and it's always moved, but it's never made sense, like ever. And it would Goldie, spelled out Goldie, just spot on Goldie. It's spelled out. Then Melissa had to leave, and then Kim and I were doing it, and her husband had flipped the board. And so we didn't know where it was facing. I would take my hands off of it. Actually, Melissa would do the same thing. We'd take our hands off of it, and only one of us is moving it. But you don't know you're doing it yourself because you have blindfold on. And it spelled out children, except it didn't have the N. It spelled out Robert. I don't know who Robert is. It's never been spot on. And so then Scott, Kim's husband, he was like, "Stop. We're closing out. Close it out." And we're like, "We have another question." He goes, "No, done. You're done. We're done." And it was
wow.
Awesome. It was, the growls. Oh, the growls are crazy. I was on the phone with my friend Tori. I had walked in. It was like, I don't know, it was last year sometime. Walked in, went to the main staircase. It was pretty late at night, and I just screamed. And I'm like, F no. Look, I can filter. Why did I thumbs up? I'm 102. Okay. So, oh my God, next finger guns. Okay. So I scream, I run to my car and I go, "I'm done. I'm selling that. I can't do it. I'm done." And I was like, "Grow a pair, get inside." I had seen two glowing eyes just at the bottom of the staircase. And then, I didn't see them when I came in. I felt fine, whatever. My friend Katie came over and I didn't tell her about it because I guess I just forgot. So she's in the library and I'm out in the hallway somewhere and she screams and I go, "What?" And she goes, "I just saw two glowing eyes in the library bathroom." I'm like, and I have to stay the night here tonight. So yeah, it was, so that is weird. It's just, yeah.
Oh my
Are you staying the
gosh.
night tonight there?
Mhm.
Are you? Is your friend staying with you?
For security
Uh,
reasons, yes, she is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
She's
I mean,
gonna say, "Hey, can you just stay the night tonight, real quick?"
if it gets uncomfortable, no. But she
So,
always gets
yeah,
crazy
so
stuff. So I mean, it may.
if you want to get on to see some great evidence, Stephanie always posts like some of the weirdest stuff that she gets from her cameras. I know you have the tape incident when
That
you're
was really
taping
weird.
something up and the tape literally
Oh,
moves across the
yes.
table.
Yeah. Putting a
and,
wig on a skeleton using carpet tape. I'll have
and
my
then
own DIY.
and then the tape just rolls right across the table by itself. It's like,
just like lifts up. Yeah, it's weird.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then I'm in the dining room and something whistled very loudly behind me, which would have been the kitchen. And I had spent the night that night by myself. Now the tape thing, I went home. The whistle, I might have had an adult snack, so I couldn't go home. So I had to stay.
But if you want to watch, yeah, if you get on and follow McInteer Villa or Stephanie, I know the one also was the bathroom door moving when you were taking a nap on the leather couch.
Oh, yes. That was,
Because I even commented on that one and was like, "Holy crap!"
yeah, I
Because
didn't
the
like
door opens. I believe I think that's
no,
what happened.
when the lights flickered and then people saw somebody walk through. So
Yes.
they asked me to slow it down and I said no. Nope, because no.
Because you were taking a nap. You said you were like,
Yep.
"Oh, I was napping,"
and there was a
and
snowstorm out, and I was hoping it was the bad weather. It wasn't.
Oh man.
It wasn't.
he's like, "I am leaving no matter what the snow
I
is
am leaving.
outside.
Yep. Don't care. Yep.
Dude, I will hike in that snow.
I will sleep at the hotel down the street if I
Yes.
have to."
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
man.
It's crazy.
I give you props for staying at night there, especially if you
Yes.
stay the night by yourself. I
Or at
do.
least
I honestly
attempting.
do.
Not the brightest girl.
I mean, your building was the first time I've ever stayed at a haunted location overnight, like slept, and it wasn't the greatest.
And
So
I-
it
it's
didn't start out
relaxed.
very well.
It is crazy. I do tell people, I mean, it's very interactive. It's very, I tell people if nothing is happening, because obviously I can't schedule an appearance,
Mhm.
to ignore them, because it's kind of like pay attention to me, or wait till you go to bed. Then they're going to just wake you up.
Yeah.
Amen to that one. I know
Yep.
that for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maddie, is there any other comments?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh man. Gina said, "Yep, main room. Still regret not setting up a recorder or anything." Yeah. Well, I regret not telling Stephanie about that night and her not.
That's great.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
so-
they forgot you had cameras too.
now I'm mad at myself. Yeah. Karen said, "Steph, how was the doll I gave you?"
She is good. She's good. Yes. Yeah. I won't go into it on here, but she's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Lauren said, "The basement scares the shit out of me. We had 3 different cameras turn off and 3 cat balls light up different spots of the room." Uh-oh.
Did we lose her?
Yeah.
I think her computer died.
Oh man. She said 3 different spots of the room lit up in the same time. Bad vibes, LOL. Yeah, that basement's so weird.
That is weird basement.
Carl said, "Was glad to see you both at Perry Gold." Yeah, it was good seeing you too, Carl. Melissa said, "Hallway is my favorite." The hallway is creepy.
Yes, the hallway is. It's definitely creepy.
Oh man, it is. Nicole's on here. She said, "Better or worse than my stairs?"
Your stairs are more wider.
Yes.
Your back stairs are worse than the attic stairs.
Yes.
Your front stairs are a lot better than the attic stairs are.
Yeah. Melissa said, "Sometimes you gotta run." Hey.
Yeah, hopefully
don't
she
blame
jumps
me.
back. Oh, there she is. I
Oh,
heard the
there
click.
she is.
she plugged it in or something.
I got my phone.
Yeah, she's got her phone. I figured she was getting on her phone. And she knew she wasn't going to run downstairs and get a cord and come back up.
I ain't running anywhere.
No. Melissa said sometimes you gotta run. LOL.
Oh, Melissa. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Her and her sister crack me up. We were going down we were on the second floor, and this might come as a shock to people, but I got distracted. And so I stopped and I went into a room, and then they just kept going down the stairs and they're yelling for me. So I'm like, what? They're just they are paused in the middle landing of the main staircase because they wouldn't go down by themselves.
I don't
Those
blame
two crack
them.
me up. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
But they mess with her sister all the time here.
Really?
Yeah, oh, they mess with her a lot.
Oh man. Melissa said the scream last Saturday.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you that was.
I'm gonna try and post it. I don't know if it's loud enough. I mean, we knew what we were hearing because we heard the screams. So
Yeah.
I'll try and post it. It was blood curdling. It was weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nicole said, which is the owner of the Haunted Mansion that we're in, said, I gotta get cameras. I'd love to talk to you about how you set up.
Absolutely. If you guys are gonna give her my information.
Yeah, I will give Nicole your information because she's wanting to put cameras in here to where she can get on, where she can look for, watch things and stuff like that. And then I know eventually she's gonna do like a Patreon. Patreon. That's what it is. Like you can like pay, 20, and then you can be able to get into the cameras and see 24/7, watch the cameras and stuff like that.
Yes, I'm gonna be doing that too. The cameras now are just Nest security cameras. Since I don't live here, I tell people it is for security, but they do pick up extra stuff.
Extra stuff.
I mean, extra stuff.
Now, yours motion or yours run all the time?
I like to use the big words. So.
Oh, yours are not motion. Yours are all the time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she wants. She don't want motion. She wants them to run all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. They run all the time.
I don't know how to say bad. Atticus says they woke me up sleeping in the attic.
Oh, the attic is. I've slept in the attic a few times, and it is. I mean, I would never sleep up there by myself again.
What made you think about? Like, let's go sleep in the attic.
Well,
no comment.
No comment to that. I was like, were you eating the adult food again?
Facts.
I got a great idea. Let's go sleep in the attic.
Like I couldn't find the elevator.
She's like, let's do some edibles. Then we get upstairs and be like, there's no elevator up here, so I guess we'll just stay up here and sleep.
We're stuck.
Oh man.
I gotta say that I don't condone edibles, but oh my god, they either make you stupid or they heighten your senses or all of the above. I don't know what, but I remember it was I remember very clearly July 17th. So very clearly July 14th, 17th, because it was Mr. McInteer's anniversary of his death. Mm-hmm. And I had some friends here. I thought they were spending the night. So I had snacks. No, they didn't. They left. And so I heard pounding on the back staircase. And I'm like, fuck this house. I got to go. I'm like, I can't go anywhere. And so I don't know if it heightened your senses or if it just, you're just stupid. But I do know if I might have a snack at home, I sure as heck don't see other people.
I think I would have been mine.
I remember looking up going, okay, she has bangs and a blue dress on. He's got this, he's wearing this. And it was so
I would have
weird.
had to just go out to my car. I would have slept in my car. I would have been like, okay, I am not.
Oh, it was so bizarre. So bizarre. Yeah. I didn't like it. So,
oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole said, I want to see the meme Maddie saw. It was the craziest thing ever. It had black shirt on her hair. And it was tied up like how she normally has it. And I
Oh,
just
the mimic thing. Oh,
the
okay.
mimic
I got
thing.
confused
I
on
didn't
that
see her
comment.
face, but I saw literally like from here back. And I saw her black shirt, her black shoes, and I saw like the arm walk. And I saw like it walked like it right past the door. And I was like, Nicole, hello.
And where was that at? On the second
and
floor?
this was on the second
This
floor.
is here at
literally
the
just like
this was
Oh, there.
here.
Oh, that's right.
Here.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, no, like
Nicole's the
literally
owner of the
here.
building. She was asking that she wants to
About
see.
Yeah.
the cameras. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's seen this mimic of hers, and she has not seen it yet.
She wants to see it.
She
Well,
wants
I
to
don't
see
think
it.
camera.
I don't think you should see your own.
That would be kind of weird.
Isn't that like
That'd be like
I mean,
a
isn't there a movie
multi-universe
like that,
type thing,
though?
ain't it?
I think there's a movie like that, or did I just lie? Like
No, there's a movie called Mimic. I don't know if
like
that's
where
the
somebody
same
sees
thing.
themselves, but they see them. No. It's I can't remember.
Is it Back to the Future? I mean, I know they said they couldn't see each other back then.
I might have taken a snack earlier. I don't even know.
Oh, now we found the
I'm
truth
serious.
there.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wonder why it's heightened her senses and she's hearing everything.
Nicole said I'll have to visit. she wants to visit McInteer.
Yes. Oh my God.
Nicole needs to come with us. She needs to come on one of our great
Yeah.
adventures and just come hang out for the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Where are you guys going to Glore tomorrow? Is that right? I mean,
No, we're at Glore Saturday. We're at your place Friday and Glore Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah. Since we were up that way, we're like, hey, let's make it a weekend type thing. So we only have like 6 guests coming with us Friday. So it's small.
Perfect.
It's small.
I tell people all the time that I think less, you get better activity when you have less. But with that being said, I've also had crazy activity with 40 people here for an event a couple of years ago. I mean, they do what they want. And that's
I think the first time that we were there with you, I think we only had 6 or 7. And then the last time we were there was only 4 of us. So we've always had small groups with at your place. So
yeah.
And we've had really good activity and stuff. I mean, we caught the shadow out and Zach caught that shadow in the living room
doorway,
poking out the doorway. Yeah, looking at him or looking at us. And that was that was right after the podcast.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember that.
Because we kept looking. Remember, we kept hearing something in that room. We kept looking at the podcast. And then he was filming before we were starting to go out. And he caught it looking out that doorway and that. I guess it used to be because the old front door is in the left of the hallway.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was in the living room area.
Goldie's room area.
Yeah, there was a door there, and it was poking. It looked in around the corner like it was staring at us.
Like it was on the front porch. So it was on.
Yeah.
That's what I use as the front door now. So it's like somebody would have been on the porch just peeking around, which is kind of not silly, but because that's what they do inside too. You just not many people have captured it, but a lot of people have said it's like somebody peeking around a corner. And if you hear something upstairs and you go try and find it, 1, you're stupid. 2, they play cat and mouse. So
there's 2 ways to get upstairs. So we have one person go up to one set of steps and the other one go to the other and see if we get something in the middle. We tell people if you really want to hear the second floor, just go sit in the snack room.
Oh, you know what? You are the only person that's actually kind of said something like that. I have said to just a few people that I find the activity in that room, just sitting there talking to people or just having a conversation, whatever, and you hear like scratching in the primary room or you hear shuffling in the hallway here.
Yeah.
Or you just feel they're just standing at the door, just like, are you going to get out? But that's just having a conversation. And
yeah.
I don't even know what's happening anymore in this house.
So, Steph, we're going to ask you, since we didn't really do this in the first time we did this, but we ask every guest, all expense paid, nothing, no worry, no money, no problems. What is the one place that you would like to investigate in the United States and one place outside the United States?
Trans-Allegheny.
Nice.
And outside the United States, I don't know of any. That's bad? That's horrible. All of them.
All of
All
them.
of them. It's a
like, I
round
want
trip.
an all round trip everywhere out there.
Hey,
God, I don't know of. I can't think of any places off the top of my head. There aren't any. I thought that was I was just joking.
He's
You know,
like,
there's going to be someone.
They're all in the United States. What are you talking about? The spirits are all over here. There's no one else.
You know,
everywhere
there's
else.
going to be someone who believes me and says, "Oh my God, she needs some help."
oh man.
So where can everybody find you, Steph?
They can find me at the 1880. I think it's the 1889 McInteer Villa. That's Facebook and Instagram. They can get on my website, which is the 1889McInteerVilla.com, or they can email me, Gmail. All the same. I think it's the 1889. Nope, that's not correct either. You know what? Just get on my Facebook or. You know what? Just call me up. I don't 78.
Yeah, get on. It's
She's like, this is my
1889
social-
McInteer Villas on Facebook. You can find it on
Thank you.
Facebook and everything like that. You
She's
can
like,
follow
this
us
is my
through there.
social security number.
Yeah,
You
this
can
is-
find me
My
here.
maiden name is this. My mother's maiden name is this.
and if you become really good friends, you get our personal page, and you get to see the really crazy side of Stephanie.
Which I wish I could say I made up, but it's not. It's mine.
I love her shopping sprees, so you never know what she's gonna find.
Who doesn't want a big chicken cock?
Yeah, I mean, where's that at? Is that gonna be at the mansion?
Yes, it's in the garage right now.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my gosh, I cannot wait.
You know,
Yep.
some I saw on TikTok that somebody painted those, like changed them different colors, like painted their head thing and everything like that. It was really cool how they did it too.
Oh,
It was like
I'll have to look it
like a fire. It was like fire, and it was really cool.
I
They weren't
just
a-
throw glitter on everything and call it good.
Love it.
I have.
Stephanie,
Well,
I knew there was a reason why I loved you.
you don't have the 12-foot skeleton yet, which you need in
I
your.
do.
Oh, did you get one?
I've had one. I got it when they very first came out, and
Okay.
I had it for a few years, and then it broke, and so I still. Well, I'm so dramatic. It broke, and then I just got one. It's in the box in the garage. I'm not proud of myself because I was like, everyone has one. I don't want to do it now. I had it when people didn't have it, but I have so many ideas.
You know, do you still have the old one?
I do.
What broke?
The head, the arm.
Like
Somebody
what
used an
attaches to
offshoot.
the head? The little
Actually,
hook
the head may
thing.
not have broken off. I can't keep the one of the arms on. Like I can get it on, but it won't stay on. And
Is that little tab broke on it on the?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a number. I will leave it with you at the on the counter, and
Mhm.
they have replacement parts for those.
Oh.
So now you'll have two.
Because I wanted to in the first place because I want to make nut crackers out of them for Christmas.
Oh, love that.
Yes, someone on Facebook. I was on the big 12-foot skeleton Facebook page thing they have, and someone said, "Oh, if you need replacement parts, here's the number." And during the winter or one of the storms, mine fell over, and the head fell off. And one of the tabs that when the head screws on that holds it, it snapped, so the head wouldn't stay on. And I called them, and they sent me that little piece. I unscrewed that plastic thing and put it back on, brand new one, and they sent it to me for free.
Yep.
What?
And then I went my head back on, and it's back up. Yeah. So if that
And
arm
I
thing is
wonder-
broke,
I
then you
wonder if they'll
just
do that with the skeleton horse too.
oh, they
'cause that
might.
worked.
I don't know.
They might.
I just got the
What?
4-foot dog for my 12-foot skeleton.
Nice. I got the chicken cock, which I'm going to keep saying it that way, and the 12-foot skeleton. And of course,
Stephanie, you
yeah.
and my dad are similar in the way that we live in a very beautiful neighborhood, and then there's our house that has a 12-foot skeleton that
All
stays
year
up
round.
all year round. And now
There's
it
so
has
many
a
things to do with it, though. I mean, like,
oh man,
I mean,
And now he's
come
got a
on.
dog.
and now he has a dog.
Now he's got a
mean,
dog.
it is
That
great.
I'm
There's
buying.
these little like goat door knockers on our thing. I'm like, oh
They're
my
goat, like skull ghosts with big horns that are door knockers. And
Oh my God. At Christmas time, I had, for the first 2 years that mine wasn't broken, there's a tree topper that is it's a head. So I guess it'd be like an elf. I don't know. Christmas elf. And so it's just that. So it's a tree topper. But I had it as him holding it like he was holding it up. Not appropriate with the daycare across the street, but it is what it is.
if you find the Dollar Tree chair, the Santa Claus looking chair things, those fit on the skeleton heads as a stocking hat.
Oh, I do have a stocking hat, and he's got a crop top, and oh my God, I got a beard. I got it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah. So mine has a dog, and his eyes glow in the dark. So I'm gonna get glow in the dark paint and paint his eyes so he glows.
Well,
nice.
And right now, like our front door's gray, and we have like wooden pillars and wooden like little door side things. And I was like, oh, I want to paint them black. Like that would look so pretty with the white brick. Now I'm in my head going, oh my God, it's gonna look more haunted and creepy with the black.
I got no problem
and all
with
that.
It sounds awesome.
Oh,
it really does.
All my friends, I'm like, it's the one with the gigantic skeleton.
My neighbor came over and goes, oh, that's a really nice thing you for Halloween. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be up. And she's like, oh, like all the time? I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be up all year.
Well, yes. I mean,
up all year.
It's universal. I mean,
it hangs out right by my porch. It's all right. That's cool.
All right. Yeah. Yes.
I have them tied down though. I have them tied down. Yeah, I have them tied string to the side of the roof so that way the wind don't blow them over anymore. So
that's good.
But thank you, Stephanie, for coming.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. I am upset that you won't be there Friday.
I
know, but
that
sucks. I'll stir
we'll just have to come back.
I'll stir shit up for you. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We just got to get you come down here. You can come down here and investigate the mansion down here.
Oh, heck yes. Just
Nicole did say come over. I've got gummies we can
Yeah, there you go. She's got adult food too.
On my way. As soon as this wears off. Oh my God.
As soon as this wears off. But yes, thank you so much for coming on again and everything.
Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you. All righty, bye.
I loved that. Oh, I miss Stephanie. I miss her.
I know, it's upsetting that she could be there Friday.
I know.
Oh man.
I remember the first ever investigation we did there. I think we talked to her for 3 hours after she gave us that tour. And she's like,
oh yeah, that was the first time. Yes.
Because I remember she had somewhere to be too. And she's like, oh, I'm running late. No, but we love Stephanie. Stephanie was our first ever podcast guest. And I don't think we could have ever asked for a better first guest than we were already nervous, or you guys were already nervous because you guys were like, okay, I don't know how this is supposed to flow because it's a whole new thing with having a podcast guest.
Right.
But Stephanie's like the perfect person to have it because she's just she talks and it's amazing. Yes. So it was amazing to have her back on.
And if you want, there's still tickets available for Friday and only a few tickets available for Saturday. So we're almost sold out for Saturday. Yeah. So you can make it a weekend thing. Come up and I mean, I'll work with you if you want to talk about trying to do both nights. Maybe I'll give you a discount for both nights and stuff. If you still want, just reach out and say, if you want to come up Friday and Saturday. They're only 20 minutes apart from each other. So they're not very far. It's not like you have to drive another 5 hours or so. But we started in Atchison and you work back to St. Joe, and St. Joe's closer to home anyway.
Yeah.
If you're in that St. Louis area, I don't know where you're coming from.
Yep.
And stuff. But we have those two events. And then our big event Friday at the end of the month of this month is Randolph County.
Yeah.
And everything. That'll be our first time there. Yeah. And then next month, sorry. 21st is our Missouri State Penitentiary. Make sure you get your tickets, man. It's going to be really good. We're starting to sell tickets and everything. And it's going to be a really good night. You get your free spirit gallery, card readings, things like that. You'll get there to Glore Psychiatric Unit too. Heidi will be there. Oh, I forgot Heidi will be there. I don't have her on the paperwork. So Heidi will be there. We'll do a spirit gallery, card readings and stuff. Bella will be there Friday and Saturday. You can meet Bella from Bella Apothecary
Yeah.
and Bella Luna Investigations Paranormal. She'll be there. And I know we got a guest that's there that asked us to do Friday or Saturday night to do an Estes because she wants to do it, and she can never find someone to do it with her. So I said, "Yeah, come on, we'll do it." And everything.
Yeah.
And guess who we get to see Saturday?
Ronaldo. Yay.
Yes.
Everyone should take pictures with Ronaldo. He
Yes.
is the third member of our group.
Yes. I was looking at those videos today laughing again, man. Oh my God. I can't wait to see Ronaldo.
Even if I don't cry laugh, I will still always smile and giggle at those videos because they're such good videos. I'm gonna go back and watch them because oh man.
Yeah, and he come to Glore. I think Maddie's gonna do Estes method laying on the morgue slab.
Yeah, like in it. Like
Yeah,
in
like
the slab
in the slab. She's gonna do
Yeah.
Estes. Yeah.
Why not?
So yeah, why
Shove
not?
me in the morgue room.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do we'll put her up in the torture chamber rooms up there too and lock her in.
Hey, if you guys
We're even. We're even on that.
We are even.
But
funny memories and galore. So
yes, unfortunately we canceled our Melbourne Manor on October 5th. So we will not be going to Melbourne Manor.
Sadly.
So we're running out of times. We have these two, Randolph, Missouri State, and then in October 31st or November 1st and 2nd, we have Monroe House, and we round off our season there. Pay attention to next year. Next year we are going to do all new locations that we have not been at.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try. We'll do a couple of the ones that we do that we like.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But majority of our events next year will be all brand new locations that we haven't been at. So keep an eye on that. They'll be later on in the year. We are be at a couple festivals in October. We'll be in Kim's Witches Night Out, KC Metaphysical Fair, which will be in Collinsville. Come out and see us. It's a great place to get all kinds of stones, metaphysical readings, card readings, and stuff like that. And then we'll be at the Apple Butter Festival to finish out our season.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Oh, and next week, if you all watch next week and talk about it, we will be giving our t-shirt away. We have 503 subscribers.
Whoa!
I just saw that today. Yes, we hit the 500 mark.
Yay! Woo!
Yes, we hit the 500 subscriber mark.
Yeah. We've only been talking about it.
Yeah, we've only been talking forever about that. We totally forgot about it. And we just hit the 2,000 mark too on Facebook, which was really cool too. So we really appreciate that.
I put
we want to make a 500 thing post about that tonight or whatever.
I put on the post about on Facebook. But for the people that didn't read it, just thank you for everybody who's showed their support. Thank you. Thank you for the followers on Facebook, to the followers on TikTok, to the subscribers on YouTube. It truly shows. Thank you, just from the very first subscriber to the very first follower to the most recent one. It shows you. Thank you for enjoying what we all love, the paranormal, at the end of the day. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and then look out, we have some good things. We're working with a new lady that's going to be coming up with some new intro videos for us. Mm-hmm. We had a rough draft today that we saw. Looks really cool, and things. And then we have been working with a new photographer. Hopefully she'll be coming along with us and taking pictures and doing taking some stuff off of me and Maddie's plate, so that way we don't have to raise stuff and everything like that. So I just met her and we kind of talked about it, and she's really excited to do it. And so hopefully that. Anything else that you would like to speak about?
No.
No.
Pretty much hit it all.
We do still have. I do sell the REM pods. If you guys are interested in the REM pods, they're a skull REM pods. You can get them any color eyes you want. We will be doing Mystery Machine, Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine REM pods, and I'm also doing. Someone told me I should do a Shaggy Doll or Scooby-Doo REM pod. which I might do. But I have a Raggedy Ann right now. It's for sale and stuff. But
A Scaraboo, a Boo
yeah,
Scare,
little
whatever. What did I
Scaraboo,
name him?
Boo Scare,
Scare
and
Pals.
stuff like that. So yeah, they'll be there
Boo
this
Pals.
weekend
I
if
think I
you're
called Boo
interested.
Pals.
A Boo Pal and stuff like that.
A Boo Pal. That's what I called him. A Boo.
Boo Pal.
That's what I wrote in the little thing for our convention. I wrote Boo Pals.
A Boo Pal. Yeah.
A Boo Pal.
So make sure you go out. Make sure you go out. And I know that congratulations to Which is Familiar. I don't know if they're still on watching, but they reached 500 followers on Facebook. Congratulations to them. They're moving up. Yes. And they're doing a giveaway. If you go and follow them on Facebook, Which is Familiar on Facebook, they're doing a giveaway too, and stuff. So yes, go follow them. Give them a like. Paranormal Mal is on TikTok. You can follow her. Mudrat was on there. You can follow him. Chuck, he was on there. He's from Texas. Those are some guys that were on our thing today. Anybody else that was on for paranormal?
Blondes and Boos.
Oh yeah, Blondes and Boos.
They do a little bit paranormal, a lot more cryptic now. So if you guys want to get into the cryptic, go follow them.
Yes. I know Tori Westhoff was on here. She said hi. She does some really cool books and stuff. She does books about the locations and really researches and does the people. So you can follow her on Facebook too.
Yes.
And everything. So
let's see. I think that's it.
Is that it?
Carl.
Carl from I can't think of the name of the
name. He's a hold on. Where's his little thing? The little spiel right here. Wait, where is it at?
United Nation.
He said producer of Bill of Rights Network, host of Paranormal Nation Radio and Wizards Engraving. Yep.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. Go follow Carl. Me and Carl, if you're still watching, we need to talk, buddy. We might, do some work with him and a network or something like that. So and everything like that. So we do have some things that we're still stirring with, like Haunted Souls or Haunted Garage. Make sure you go and follow Haunted Garage.
Yes.
They have our one episode up on their podcast right now of us talking about Missouri State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
And then stuff. And then I think this week there's another episode coming up about us. That's hilarious. I will listen back to that video. I watched it. It was so hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. I have to listen to it.
I will.
But other than that, everybody have a safe weekend. Come on out and see us this weekend. Everybody that is coming, can't wait to see everybody and everything. So thank you for watching.
Yep. You heard it here, folks.
Hey, stay weird.
Bye, guys.